Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum and very good morning. Our group are going to discuss about the rise and fall of management accounting by Johnson H. Thomas, Kaplan, Robert S. The first issue addressed by the writer are the accounting number from the financial statements are no longer providing a relevant and appropriate measure to the management accounting. Next, management accounting report are produced too late due to the procedure and cycle in the financial reporting. Due to this problem, the resource that used to measure the actual increase and decrease of the economic value are failing. At last, management accounting fails to provide accurate product cost in a timely manner, thus making it the management accounting is not efficient. There is three challenges addressed by the writer. The first one is global competition. The next one is rapid progress in product, also in technology. In order to reduce the challenges, the management accounting system need to provide a timely report and also an accurate information in the report. This can be done by upgrading the process or the system. With a better system, the management accounting can make a better decisions on the pricing and also on the new product improvement. They can also remove the obsolete product from their productions. The other way to improve the challenges are the system also need to be able to motivate and evaluate the performance of the manager so that appropriate reward will be given to the managers, and this will enhance the productivity level of the organization. The first one is increase in demands of excellent management accounting system occurs when it is time for cost collecting, processing, analyzing and reporting information. In this technology era, every transaction can be captured and analyzed, thus making the system can accurately measure the demands made by each product. Also, timely and relevant managerial performance can be computed throughout the organization. Today, more simple procedures are adopted to reduce costs and increase feasibility when producing the report. Also, more effective control are being implemented in the system.
Management accounting roots. Historians have verified that accounting reports have been prepared for thousands of years. Bookkeeping records dating back to ancient civilization have been found engraved in stone tablets. 500 years ago, a Venetian monk, Fra Pacioli, described the basics for a well-functioning double-entry bookkeeping system. Therefore, the demand to record information on commercial transactions has existed for as long as people traded with each other in market exchange. Before the early 19th century, virtually all exchange transactions occurred between an owner or entrepreneur with individuals who were not part of the organization. The owner or entrepreneur needed more cash inflows through sales. There were no levels of management. In order to gain maximum efficiency from their capital investment, owners hired workers on a long-term basis rather than bearing the cost and risk of continuous spot contracting in the labour market. The early management accounting measures were focused on conversion costs and produced summary measures such as cost per hour or cost per pound produced for each process and for each worker. The measured costs included labour and material and involved some attribution of overhead costs. The system goal was to identify the cost for the intermediate and final products of the firm and measure the efficiency of the conversion process. By the middle of the 19th century, it was become great advances in transportation and communication, especially the invention of the railroad and the telegraph. provided further opportunities for gain to large hierarchical organization. This enterprise could now coordinate the acquisition of raw material and the distribution of the final product over a much larger geographical area than had previously been possible. Effective management accounting system were necessary to coordinate efficiently the logistical, conversion and distribution activities of these enterprises and to provide summary measures of performance for decentralized and dispersed managers. In the early decades of 20th century, the final development in management accounting system is occurred. This development was to support the growth of multi-activity, diversified corporations. It provides all measurement regarding commercial success of each operating unit and the entire organization. In 1903, DuPont Powder Company was formed as combination. Before DuPont, organization engaged in only a single type of activity. The only important capital choice was whether to expand the scale of one homogeneous operation. Furthermore, the most important management accounting innovation was ROI, which is return on investment. ROI provides overall measure of the commercial success of each operating unit and entire organization. In 1920s, ROI measures was expanded as multi-divisional form of organization evolved in the DuPont. The decentralized multi-divisional corporation developed to capture economies of scope. Decentralization was necessary and each operation division required its own staff function to support its activity.
Laws relevant. The publication of relevant laws by Johnson and Kaplan had given a wake-up call to all, especially the public accountants. In the year of 1925, the practice of management accounting had evolved to serve the information and control needs of the managers. However, the development stopped at the mid of 1920s. Then, the development of management accounting began to develop after that with the help of big companies such as DuPont and General Motors. After the 1920s, the growing of management accounting cannot keep up with the pace of change in companies' product and process technologies. This situation led to the stagnation state of management accounting, which affect the financial accounting statement at that time. Next, the auditor who audited the financial statement prefer to the conservative accounting practice. Simple methods are used by the auditors to assign direct and period costs to product. Generally, the managers at the 20th century do not have to provide the design of cost management accounting system to their auditors. They only need to maintain separately system for the managerial purpose and for the external reporting. However, the cost of inventory valuation method developed for external reporting is very high. Furthermore, the information technologies at that time is very costly. Therefore, the managers decide to not invest the management accounting system. This is because the benefit from the accurate and responsive is not worth the cost maintaining such separate system. It can be concluded that the management accounting loss is relevant due to the importance the demand of external information shift from the management needs to inventory valuation for external reporting.
Academic late history.
Johnson and Kaplan believe that academics were led astray or misguided by focusing too specifically on simplified model of firm behavior. The academicians found that the cost allocations imposed on organizations by financial accounting procedures are worthless. They are applying the simple one-product settings which are recommended after 60 years of literature emerged. However, the idea of one-product setting, which known as elegant and sophisticated approach, do not implemented in the organization. They do not even try to implement it in environmental of actual organizations. Because of that, the companies are coping with the old-fashioned systems which are less simplified model. Johnson and Kaplan also criticized the academicians for training modern managers by managing by the numbers. They stated that this is illogical because the management accounting system became less relevant and less representative of the company's operation and strategies. They also believed that academic writers have contributed the most to the loss relevance of cost management by oversimplifying the problems that managers face in real life. Accounting for Caravan. Johnson and Kaplan mentioned the original accounting book of Fraccioli in the 5th century, where there is an event that a group of Venetian investors who acquired goods produced in Italy and chartered an expedition to sell the goods in India. At the end of the expedition, the accountant deducted the cost of caravan and the cost of acquiring the initial offload of merchandise from the revenues received. This event is said to be advantageous because there is a computation of overall profitability of the venture and the net proceeds are distributed among the initial investors. However, in the previous unsophisticated days of accounting, which is 500 years ago, it is understandable by the investors that allocating the total profits of expeditions to a short-term period is not meaningful. The computation of quarterly profit are being criticized by the writers because they believe that the profits measured over the life of a product are relevant, but short-term profit measurements based on short-term allocations are meaningless. The writers suggest that there are many better indications of companies' short-term performance than its quarterly earnings. The last part is the innovation of management accounting. From the article that our group explained just now, it can be concluded that management accounting system should and can be designed to support the operation of strategy and the organization. Other than that, the accounting management needed the innovation where the knowledge can be obtained from the experimentation and communication. That's all. Thank you.